Jai Shri Radhe, Jai Shri Shyam, Radhe 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 Shyam, Radhe 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 Shyam, Jai Shri Radhe, Jai Shri Shyam, Shyam Shyam Radhe Shyam, Jai Shri Radhe, Jai Shri Shyam, Radhe Shyam, Radhe Shyam, Radhe Shyam, Radhe Shyam. Tapta Kanjana Gaurangi, Radhe Vrindavaneshwari, Rishabhanusude Devi, Pranamami Hari-priya. Tapta Kanjana Gaurangi, Radhe Vrindavaneshwari, Rishabhanusude Devi, Pranamami Hari-priya. Jai Shri Radhe, Jai Shri Shyam, Radhe 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 Shyam, Radhe 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 Shyam, Jai Shri Radhe, Jai Shri Shyam, Shyam Shyam Radhe Shyam, Jai Shri Radhe, Jai Shri Shyam, Radhe Shyam, Radhe Shyam, Radhe Shyam, Radhe Shyam.
Happy Radhashtami to one and all. And you know what? Since Radha and Krishna are everywhere, and besides that they created everything, so to the entire divine creation, the divine couple, divine Radha, divine Krishna, happy Radhashtami, Jaya Radhe Krishna. Radhe Radhe. Jai Shri Radhe. Have a glorious day. Hope you have fun. Happy Radhashtami. Srimati Radharani is the queen of Vrndavana, and she is also the enchantress of Lord Sri Krishna. Radhe Radhe, Jai Shri Radhe. Srimati Radharani is amazingly blissfully divine and way beyond transcendental. Radhe Radhe, Jai Shri Radhe. Shyama Shyama Shyama. Srimati Radharani made her glorious appearance on the 8th day of the bright moon in the month of Bhadra. Jai Shri Radhe, Radhe Radhe, Shyama Shyama Shyam. Srimati Radharani is the greatest of them all. Radhe Radhe, Jai Shri Radhe. She is blissfully, magnanimously transcendental. Jai Shri Radhe, Shyama Shyama Shyama. Srimati Radharani is the pleasure potency of Lord Sri Krishna. Radhe Radhe, Jai Shri Radhe. Srimati Radharani is the energy. Lord Sri Krishna and her are inseparable. Radhe Radhe, Jai Shri Radhe. Radhe Shyama, Radhe Shyama. Shyama Shyama Radhe. Srimati Radharani is blissfully compassionate and the greatest of them all. She is the be-all and end-all of Govinda. Shyama Radhe, Shyama Radhe, Shyama. Radhe Govinda, Radhe Govinda, Radhe Govinda. Srimati Radharani is the greatest of them all. Radhe Radhe, Jai Shri Radhe. Shyama Shyama Shyama. She is transcendentally blissfully merciful. Shyama Radhe, Shyama Radhe, Jai Shri Radhe. Srimati Radharani is the greatest and mercifulest of them all. Shama Shama Shama, Jai Shri Radhe. Her eyes' pupils are always blue because Sri Krishna is always reflecting in them. Radhe Radhe, Shama Shama Shama, Radhe Shama Radhe Shama Radhe Shama. Srimati Radharani is the greatest of them all. Shama Shama Shama, Jai Shri Radhe. O Radha, O beloved of Madhava, all glories unto you. Jai Shri Radhe, Radhe Shama, Radhe Shama, Radhe Shama, Jai Shri Radhe. Srimati Radharani is the greatest of them all. Srimati Radharani possesses all the attractiveness to entice and enchant the all-attractive Sri Krishna. Radhe Radhe, Jai Shri Radhe, Shama Radhe Shama Radhe Shama, Jai Shri Radhe. Srimati Radharani is the greatest of them all. She is the direct counterpart of Lord Sri Krishna. Srimati Radharani is the primeval, eternal potency of Sri Krishna. Shama Shama, Shama Shama, Radhe Shama, Radhe Shama, Radhe Shama, Jai Shri Radhe. Srimati Radharani is the greatest of them all. She is the central figure for all the goddesses of fortune. She is blissfully, spontaneously glorious. Radhe Radhe, Jai Shri Radhe. Sri Sri Radha Vallabha is the oldest and exclusive temple which depicts the superiority and transcendental love of Srimati Radharani and Sri Krishna. It is believed Srimati Radharani is the divine soul of Sri Krishna. Jai 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 Shri Radhe. Sita Rama Radhe Krishna Lakshmi Narayana. Sita Rama Radhe Krishna Lakshmi Narayana. All glories unto Srimati Radharani and Sri Krishna. Srimati Radharani is worshipped as the goddess of divine love, compassion and devotion. All glories unto Srimati Radharani and Sri Krishna. Jai 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 Shri Radhe. Shama Shama Shama. Srimati Radharani is the original form of Yogamaya and Hiladini of Shakti power, of divine love, which is the essence of Sri Krishna. Jai 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 Shri Radhe. All glories unto Srimati Radharani and Sri Krishna. Happy Radhashtami. Srimati Radharani is also called Vrindavaneshwari, Queen of the Vrindavan Dham. Jai 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 Shri Radhe. All glories unto Srimati Radharani and Sri Krishna. Srimati Radharani is also known as the divinely glorious Radhika, delightful Radhe, sublime Madhavi, exquisite Keshavi, Queen of the Rasas, Rasheshwari, majestic Kishori, and awe-inspiringly gorgeous Shyama. Jai 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 Shri Radhe. All glories unto Srimati Radharani and Sri Krishna. Srimati Radharani is the source of all the gopis and the mother of infinite souls, a divine form of Sri Krishna. Jai 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 Shri Radhe. All glories unto Srimati Radharani and Sri Krishna. All glories unto the divine couple. Srimati Radharani is the incarnation, the epitome, the fountainhead, the very essence that which is referred to as the Sar of blissfully divine love. All glories unto Srimati Radharani and Sri Krishna. Jai 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 Shri Radhe. Shama Radhe, Shama Radhe, Shama Radhe, Shama. Radha in Sanskrit means kindness, any gift and especially the gift of affection, success and wealth. Shama Radhe, Shama Radhe, Shama Radhe, Shama. All glories unto Srimati Radharani and Sri Krishna. The sacred land of Vrndavana hums the exotic, transcendental and devotional love of Srimati Radharani and Sri Krishna. Shama Radhe, Shama Radhe, Shama Radhe, Shama. Jai 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 Shri Radhe. All glories unto the divine couple, Sri Krishna and Srimati Radharani. The birthplace of Srimati Radharani is actually Raval, which is near Gokul, but is often said to be Barshana, where she lived after her marriage. Shama Radhe, Shama Radhe, Shama Radhe, Shama. All glories unto the divine couple, Srimati Radharani and Sri Krishna. Jai 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 Shri Radhe. Speaking of which, marriage that is, Srimati Radharani once asked Sri Krishna why he could not marry her. The reply came as, marriage is a union of two souls. You and I are one soul. How can I marry myself? Several Hindu texts allude to these circumstances. Jai 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 Shri Radhe. Shama Radhe, Shama Radhe, Shama Radhe, Shama. All glories to Srimati Radharani and Sri Krishna. Jai 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 Shri Radhe. Also according to Brahma Vaivrata Puran and Garg Samhita, Srimati Radharani and Sri Krishna were married in a forest called Vrndavana near Vrndavana in the presence of Lord Brahma. Jai 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 Shri Radhe. All glories unto the divine couple Srimati Radharani and Sri Krishna. Radha Chalisa mentions that Sri Krishna accompanies and showers one with blissfully divine love when one chants Radha with pure heart. Srimati Radharani's superiority is seen in Sri Krishna's flute, which repeats the name Radha. All glories unto Srimati Radharani and Sri Krishna. Jai 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 Shri Radhe, Radhe Radhe Radhe. Srimati Radharani's connection to Sri Krishna is of the highest form of love, which is of hari-priya, ras, i.e. a relationship signified with eternal mental love, wherein Srimati Radharani and Sri Krishna share thoughts even in separation. All glories to the divine couple, Srimati Radharani and Sri Krishna. Jai 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 Shri Radhe. Shama Radhe, Shama Radhe, Shama Radhe, Shama. The Narad Pancharata states, Srimati Radharani is Gokuleshwari, the full embodiment of spontaneous love and the personification of Mahabhav, the highest spiritual state. She performs worship of her most beloved Sri Krishna with the entire wealth of her devotion and service. Jai Shri Radhe, Jai Shri Shyam, Radhe 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 Shyam. All glories unto the divine couple, Srimati Radharani and Sri Krishna. Jai 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 Shri Radhe. Srimati Radharani is the supreme goddess and is worshipped by everyone, including Godhead Sri Krishna himself. And that's why she is called Radha, which means one who is the form of divine worship. Jai Shri Radhe, Jai Shri Shyam, Radhe 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 Shyam. All glories unto the divine couple, Srimati Radharani and Sri Krishna. Jai 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 Shri Radhe.
Jai Shri Radhe, Jai Shri Shyam, Radhe 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 Shyam, Radhe 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 Shyam, Jai Shri Radhe, Jai Shri Shyam, Shyam Shyam Radhe Shyam, Jai Shri Radhe, Jai Shri Shyam, Radhe Shyam, Radhe Shyam, Radhe Shyam, Radhe Shyam. Tapta Kanjana Gaurangi, Radhe Vrindavaneshwari, Rishabhanu Shude Devi, Pranamami Hari-priya. Tapta Kanjana Gaurangi, Radhe Vrndavana, Rishabhanu Shude Devi, Pranamami Hari-priya. Jai Shri Radhe, Jai Shri Shyam, Radhe 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 Shyam, Radhe 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 Shyam, Jai Shri Radhe, Jai Shri Shyam, Shyam Shyam Radhe Shyam, Jai Shri Radhe, Jai Shri Shyam, Radhe Shyam, Radhe Shyam, Radhe Shyam, Radhe Shyam.